Here's Peter Borges standing in. He will lead this one off today.
For the White Sox, center fielder, number 44.
This is line to left. And that'll be a base hit here for Borges. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Shortstop.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. First offering on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Forsythe ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in, and the throw will go to second as they get to Forsythe. Digging in, Jose Abreu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Another hit in the inning, the second runner on base. Now, look, you have to get to this guy early before he settles in and executes all his pitches. This could be the main inning of the game right here.
Here's Melky Cabrera as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away.
Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, just a 3 for 13 batting line. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
The 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are loaded with only one out. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Batting check. Right fielder.
Striding forward now for the Sox, Avisail Garcia, as he'll bat with the bases full and 2 men out. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted into center field. Gutierrez over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. White Sox will strand 3. In now is the Puig. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
High in the air out to Eckford is Borges, but he won't get to it. This should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get there as he starts the home first with a leadoff triple.
Hey, even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Batting third.
Here's Corey Seager. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you. We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
One out and a runner on second base. And he finally gets this one over for strike one.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. To short, hit hard. Anderson brings it in. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
First baseman,
Adrian Gonzalez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's gone 2 for 6. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Second baseman, Logan.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe. Chopped weakly to the left. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Yasmani Grandal stands in as he looks at ball one here.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Strike called, 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
That's in there, base hit. 1 run scores. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice. As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having.
And Soto can't hang on as it gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cabrera going back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Well, you got 2 runners on scoring position, 1 out. Good thing, you got the pitcher at the plate. You got to attack him just like a normal hitter. You can't give in right now. This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
Oh, and this nightmare inning continues as they're going to tack on even more here. In to score, the runner from third. Now both the runners are across. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple.
Hey, whatever these guys had for their pregame meals, they need to eat it before every game. They've been tearing it up this inning, and that triple is just one in a long line of solid hits. That's 7 runs that have come home here, and they're not done yet.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Riding in once again, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. It's a 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter. He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Corey Seager is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Matt, it's early, but man, he looks dialed in. 2 Ks right away, the 1 and 2 hitter, and now he's going after the 3 hitter like he's a 9 hitter. He's got great stuff going.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1 and 2 hole. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is. Not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 7 and the White Sox nothing. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2 on a swing and a miss, and that wasn't exactly the most convincing at-bat of the afternoon as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher
so
number
striding
62.
Forward now, Jose Quintana. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They're stepping in and ready for another shot. Franklin Gutierrez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1. And he looks at one in there. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 23. First baseman
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. That misses 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting second baseman.
So digging in now, Logan Forsythe. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. Quintana into the windup. Here it is on 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, and they hold a 7-0 lead.
Center fielder
ready for another
44.
chance. Peter Borges. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will be taken in by Adrian for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gutierrez on the move, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 7.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Slow little grounder left side. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with a hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Scott Van Slyke comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Pitcher number 22.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. A throw to the plate. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
The right fielder, number 66.
Set and the pitch. Yasiel Puig is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Line drive to center field. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Van Slyke rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from 2nd. Now 2 runs have scored.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Justin Turner is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. One out and a runner on third. And this is in the dirt, but Soto's able to knock it down. From the stretch. Late that time for a strike. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now batting,
Corey Seager is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And that one finds the target on the outside corner, 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Franklin Gutierrez started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game. And that Rich Hill will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 44.
Here's Melky Cabrera, his career batting line against Hill. Hitless in 3 at-bats. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Puig sprinting after it and foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Frazier.
Here's the pitch. Fouled back. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Seager. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now to the plate, Avisail Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1-2. Striding into the box, Adrian Gonzalez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Two tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
You froze him on the fastball there. Logan Forsythe becomes the first out in the bottom of the fourth inning. Yasmani Grandal stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Gonzalez is on his way home. The runner from first crosses the plate, and he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Scott Van Slyke is at the plate as he watches ball one. Here's the 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game.
Well, that's the telltale sign. Most guys don't pitch past 100 pitches nowadays, and he's at that mark.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Quintana sets. Here's the first pitch. Rich Hill stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, he's pitching poorly in this game. If he goes back and looks at the numbers, he'll see one that stands out. It stood out to me. Less than 40% first pitch strikes. When you do that, you're going to struggle.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working some.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now. It'll be the 6'7" righty Brandon McCarthy. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Weekly hit to third. Turner fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The catcher, number 18.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Another 0-2 home. And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 62.
Charlie Tilson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Charlie Tilson.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Turner is there for it, and the inning is over. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Right.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around. It took that great start to another notch in the win column.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. Jose Quintana struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the White Sox and their crosstown rivals to the north, the Chicago Cubs. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, number 22.
And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tim Anderson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Pitch out, nothing doing. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
And Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. He's going to stay right in the middle. Fundamental Darryl. Here it is. That was a good pitch, good call. I'm going to be safe. That's him. Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And he is in there.
Batting third, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. He swings and lines it to left. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Here's Melky Cabrera as he lines it out to center. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the throw's going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just plate the one here.
4 straight hits, 4 batters. You may not see that very often. When one team is able to walk up there and the first 4 hitters of the game get hits, man, they're on fire.
Here's Todd Frazier now. His matchup numbers with Hendricks, a 3 for 12 line. First delivery to him on the way. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Batting 6.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street.
Now, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Batting 7, second baseman.
Stepping in, Brett Laurie. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
This inning looked like it was going to really get out of hand. That double play ball really came in handy. He'd already given up 2 runs. Now you can't let anything else get started. This is a big hitter to get out.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
That's never where you want that changeup to be. Up in the zone, he hangs it. You still got away with it because it's still in the ballpark. That ball is one he hits to the moon usually.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Jay giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs. In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Batting second.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Chris Bryant now. Lifetime numbers with James Shields. He's only 1 for 10. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. He's set. Here's the 3-1. A high fastball is in there.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail in this one 3-0. Into the box now, James Shields. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
James Shields.
Popped up, back behind second. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Tilson. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Liner towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 7.
Ready for another chance? Tim Anderson. He reached on a single in his first try. Softly hit out towards short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
So much for that taking the first pitch. Man, they are aggressive. You've seen them score several runs early in the game. I attribute that to the aggressive hitting.
Standing in now, Jose Abreu. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. White Sox down on just 4. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Hit in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Tilson. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6th, second baseman.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 7th.
Digging in, Wilson Contreras. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
1-1.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still down 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Melky Cabrera. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Cabrera.
On the ground near home, but it gets fouled. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away. 1 out here in the Chi Sox third. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Grounded to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding in once again, Avisail Garcia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So striding in, Kyle Hendricks. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And here's a ball hit in the air. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate, Addison Russell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Dribbled to the right side.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
John Jay is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first with 1 down. This one's flared out toward left. And Melky will make the catch for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on it.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They trail it here. John Lackey will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 41.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Laurie. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Rizzo will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now this is served out to left off the end of the bat. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, that's just a soft line drive over the third baseman's head, and it'll be a line drive in the books tomorrow. He just fought that one off and got the base hit.
Into the box, James Shields, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hit out towards second. Zobrist has it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bryant is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So it's no runs. At the plate, Chris Bryant comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you read.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Tilson going back. He's there and records the first out.
Oh, man, definitely need to take another look at that one. This was straight over his head, and that's such a tough play because he really can't see it very well as he's going back. He picks it up at the last minute and makes a ridiculous diving grab. That was insane.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tilson is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there at the knees, strike 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
Pretty adamant about working.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Williams Perez will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Hit to third. Bryant's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Left fielder number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Here's Melky Cabrera. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Slice down the left side, but foul. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on us. At the plate, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Sent on the ground out to second. He'll go to the bag for 1. Tommy La Stella will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2.
in the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Here's the first pitch to him. Addison Russell comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away. If he'd like.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and make him some good pitches. There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Center fielder.
In now is John Jay. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Swing, strike 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Cabrera has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. First offering on its way. Jason Hayward is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And this one gets away. And he will score from 3rd. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.